Hi, this is just a quick video to go over some of the changes in version 0.6.7. Really, this is like Elements 2.0, so there's a lot of changes here, a lot of changes under the hood, so going to need a lot of testing, and we can't wait to hear your feedback. So this is build 0.67, and along with this build, I will publish this project I've got here. Now this project is not finished, it's a work in progress as it says at the top there, but it does showcase the theme styles. So I'm putting this together so that we have a document we can test how themes look and yeah, how they just look across the board there. So you can download this document to have a play around and see how things are set up. But if you open the theme studio, you'll see these themes here, and you can just click through them and you can see how much this changes. The look of it gives a really different feel. Let me come down here, and again, if we change these, yeah, you can see it's yeah, the difference between something like this and this is quite a lot. So these are really nice, and we'll have more themes, and you'll be able to create your own themes as well within Elements, but we just haven't enabled that feature yet. You can see all these shadows changing here and how it dramatically changes the look of things. Same with this form as well, you can see that changing, so you can really go to town on these. And these change because of the colors they are using. They're using brand, accent, surface, and text. And with the borders, they are using the default borders and the default shadows. And so they look, when you change the theme, they look different. And of course you can, if you want to override any of these things, you can do that in here as well. You just right click and say override default. So a lot of nice things going on there. I wanted to give you a quick update on the forms. They are included in this build. Let me just drag this out here and let's highlight the form. Now, for a form to work, we've got all the form components here. You first need to drag in a form wrapper, and this is the general settings for your form. So this is where you put your email. Webhook is enabled on all builds of Elements at the moment, but this will be just a it's kind of like a pro only feature here, but it is available in this build and anyone can use it, or you can use your email server to send them. There's some spam protection services you can set up, yeah, success and or redirects, like when you submit the form. So you need a form wrapper, and then you can drop your form elements into here. And I have, and you can set these up any way you want. And in this example document, I have them in flexes. So I've got my label, and then I've got my form component, and I've put it in a container there just so I've got a bit more control over it. But yeah, you can set this up how you like. And they're completely stylable, so you know you can that's the background there, you know, so you can style these things however you want. Yeah, and you just drag these into the form area, and then you can just give it the details you need, and yeah, set it up like this. So have fun playing around with this. All the details, all the options are there. For the submit as well, there's this submit form element, and it's just an empty box. You can put whatever you want in there. So if you, I've obviously used a button, the classic button there, but you could just have some text, or you could have an image in there, and that would submit the form. Really flexible. And we've got some the success and error messages. Those have to be, again, in the form area. But you can design those how you like. So when the form is submitted, you'd get like a little success message there. Let's preview this in the browser, just so we can have a look at some of the interactive elements. Let's scroll down here. Yeah, like these, you know, I've got nice little, the shadow changes on those, nice little animation, and these as well, so you can kind of compare. Yeah. so you can see that there. But I've got these accordions as well, very nice. They're set up and using, you know, the colors. And we've also got this other new component as well. This is the image slider. So this is really nice. It's quite a simple component, really straightforward, but it works really well. It's super quick to set up, you know, and we can adjust that to 1 image there. We'll go up to 4 if you want 4 per page. A bit of padding, images, and again, this you just drop a folder in there of images. So I've got them here, and to change the order of images, you know, you can just move them around in here, and that will that updates the order. So whatever order you want them in, do it like that. Really simple stuff. So choose whether you want arrows or not, whether you want the dots. You can set the colors. So there. This is also showing off a new feature in the API we've added to enable and disable controls. Rather than hiding and showing things, you can see these arrows are disabled, but you can see what controls are there, which ones will be available. So that's quite nice. There's so much stuff in this build. There really is a lot. All the themes now come with typography set up. So article is the default. And this will be oh, that might be a slight issue there. That this is all set up. So what you'd need to do, these are all set up. You can't actually see the controls there, but these are set up in the theme, so you can override article, and then you can change these values for the theme to whatever you want them to be. But they are, let me just remove that. These are set up in every theme. So yeah, you can see the colors changing there, and the font changing, obviously. So that means when you now drag on, where's typography? When you now drag on some typography, it automatically defaults to, or it should automatically default to article. So do pick that one. There's another little issue I found, but it defaults to article, and or it will do, select article, and that means you get all the styling is already in there, so you can head straight in there and start adding content without having to go. Previously, you would have had to have gone. You would have had to have gone in here to the typography, new typography setting, and set all this stuff up. And there's a lot of settings in here, but now all themes have. Oops, I don't want to duplicate it. We want to remove it. All themes have articles set up by default, and that comes with a base set of styles. So it's a lot quicker to get started in. Then you can just override the things that you want. Yeah, lots of stuff in here. We've added ID, so you can now link to anchors can link to this area. So you can select some text, give that ID. And then at the top of your page, you can set a link and zoom down to it. So yeah, loads of stuff in here. We've also redone the gallery because there was a fair few people getting issues with that. So the lightbox stuff is completely redone. Have a play with that, see how you get on. Editors much faster in this build, especially on larger pages. It's a lot quicker too. We've done some amazing optimizations in there. Tom has done a fantastic job really speeding this stuff up. So the whole thing feels snappier and it's quicker to edit, especially if you're on an older machine or have larger pages. All right. Yeah, so lots of good stuff in here. Do have a play with it. And yeah, see what you find. Let's just view this again. So you can, let's get this. This is a big page. There we are. Yeah. So this is, you know, this is really nice. This looks completely different to the other theme we had, and this works great. So yeah, download this build, test it out. Got any questions, post them on the forum. If you hit issues, and I'm sure you will, obviously post that feedback as well, and we'll just continue to work and get these things fixed and polished up. But I think this is a really nice milestone, and this this kind of document and these themes and things really are starting to show the power of elements and how this is all coming together, and it's really shaping up nicely into being such a polished product. You know, we've still got a lot to do, but every week we're making really solid progress. And yeah, thanks for all your feedback and helping us shape the product. It's been awesome. So, all right, enough rambling from me. Go and download this, and I will see you on the forum. Cheers, bye.